interesting news coming out yesterday for Battlefield. The trailer for Battlefield, the official reveal trailer, is coming out tomorrow, July 24 at 11 a.m. Eastern Time. With this announcement, a lot of more information has been releasing. We still have that 3-day EA event coming out from July 29th to July 31st, I believe, and that's where they're going to show developer interviews, do a deep dive on the game, and other things. They also released this key art, and it looks pretty interesting. Some people were speculating that that is New York in the background, and to be quite honest, it kind of does look like New York, and it could be. And maybe this gives us a teaser into the setting of the game and where some maybe gameplay is going to happen. Could this be the Battle Royale mode? Could this be a map in multiplayer? Could this be the campaign? Pretty cool to see, and again, just gives you a glimpse. There's a reason that New York is down there. I don't think they would just add it just to add it. They could have made it anything else, but they specifically made it New York. It looks like it's under attack, heavy attack. So maybe war came to the United States again, reminiscent of Modern Warfare 3 and Modern Warfare 2. So this is very interesting. With all of this news, though, so many people have shown their excitement. Veterans of Battlefield that have played Battlefield for years back in the day are coming out of the woodworks talking about how excited they are for this new Battlefield, how this one can be a game changer. So many fans in general seem to be extremely hyped for the game. Now, me personally, I think it's been a really long time since you've had true hype for Battlefield. I think Battlefield 2042 wasn't the game changer that they wanted it to be. It wasn't a competitor to Call of Duty, if we're being honest. It just never was. There were so many things with the game that people didn't like. It could have been the setting, could have been the classes, just in general. It wasn't very good, and it felt like Battlefield had really just fallen off. And without competition, Call of Duty can go and make any game they want, how they want, minimal effort, and never really worry about losing some players. Although Battlefield has never been as big as Call of Duty, I remember the early 2010s when Battlefield was battling it out with Call of Duty, and it seemed like Battlefield was sometimes getting the edge. Again, maybe never in sales, but in reputation and how it was perceived. And so if Battlefield 6 can make the return of Battlefield be great and grand and pull some players away from Call of Duty and say, you know what, Battlefield is back, let's go play Battlefield, that would be really good. Now, I'm not a Battlefield versus Call of Duty person. I don't want, this one to do better than the other. But I do want Battlefield to push the limits of Call of Duty, because when you're in competition with someone, most of the time, that means that they have to up their game. So if Battlefield 6 comes out and starts pulling players away, Call of Duty is going to say, wait, we have to do something to bring them back. So they're going to try harder. And if Battlefield sees that, they're going back to Call of Duty, well, what do we do now? We got to try something else to bring them back. It's just better for us, the consumer, if Battlefield is in the mix. I want Battlefield to be in the mix because I want to get better games. I want to get better stories. Now, the only thing that I've been hesitant about is that even developers of the game have been talking about how exciting it is for them to share this news on Battlefield, this game that they've been working on for years. One developer said that he was team lead and he had been working on this game for years. So we know that this game has been in development for years if we infer. Again, everybody is trying to contain their hype levels, but people are forgetting that we did get inside information from Insider Gaming. We got some leaks about the development process. They said that their Battle Royale mode is looking good to go, their multiplayer is looking good to go, but their campaign is 2 years behind because there was overhauls, people coming in, people leaving, people restarting the campaign. So the campaign for Battlefield 6, if these rumors are true, if they are true, means that the campaign isn't in a good place. And if anything, they're rushing the campaign to get the game out by the release that they want, by the release that they have targeted. So that's one thing that really scares me, because although the Battle Royale mode could be great and really compete against COD, and the multiplayer could also be great and really compete against COD, what about the campaign? Because there is a fan base of Call of Duty and Battlefield and other shooters that, yes, they want the multiplayer, but they also have like another big portion that only want the campaign, or that the best thing about these games is the campaign. And so many Battlefield fans, and even here in the comments, are talking about, I've been wanting a campaign for a really long time. I'm glad that Battlefield is coming back with a good campaign. If this game releases and everything is great, but the reports are that this campaign is bad, or the campaign you can skip it, or the campaign just isn't better than anything that Call of Duty has done recently, then it's going to hurt the stock of Battlefield. It really will. Whether you think it's important or not to even have a campaign in Battlefield, it's gonna hurt its stock, because you're gonna look at it and you're gonna be like, oh, well, if the campaign is bad, then almost what's the point sometimes? Because you want to have a good campaign, a good multiplayer, and a good battle royale if you're adding that mode. It would just hurt the stock of Battlefield if a campaign is there and it's half-assed, if it's uncooked, if it's unfinished. And then that begs the question, do you delay the game just to improve the campaign even though everything else is ready to go, i.e. the multiplayer and the battle royale mode? Probably not, because they're not going to want to lose money and extra time when they could release this game. Now, according to a news report that came out today, July 23rd, Battlefield will be releasing on October 10th. At least that is what some data miners were able to scrape according to this Insider Gaming article. Another report is that the game is going to be releasing for 69.99 euros, and if you convert that to dollars, that means that the game is going to be standard edition $80. I don't know how to feel about that, actually, because I would think that the standard edition for Battlefield should be $69.99. I don't think that it should cost $80. I really don't. So it would be $79.99, I would assume. If that is the standard price for the new Battlefield, I think some people are going to be turned off about that. I think some people are going to be angry about that, especially if you get a campaign that isn't fully complete, or a campaign that's just really bad. So again, take this information with a grain of salt, as it could be just wrong information. Some could be speculation, but this is just some insider information and some potential leaks for the game. But overall, what we do know is that the reveal trailer comes out tomorrow, and then there's going to be a 3-day event, and then there's going to potentially be an open beta coming on August 4th. Now, before I let you guys go, there was a small conversation on the internet after this leak of the game releasing in October came out. A lot of people felt that maybe the game was being rushed. Some people said, oh, it's the same old Battlefield rushing a campaign. But if they have been working on this for a long time already, even for years, maybe they feel that it's a good time to release the story. Others speculated that they don't want to wait any longer because they know that in November, Black Ops 7 is due to release. So maybe they don't want to go head to head with Black Ops 7 in that way. Maybe they want to release before Black Ops. Some people said they don't want to delay it into 2026 because of GTA. So maybe they're rushed, maybe they're forced to rush the release and just drop it in October because that's the best that they can do. So there is a lot of information here. There is a lot of things to consider. I am excited for Battlefield. I am excited for them to return. I am excited to jump in, try it out. I'm excited to play the open beta. I'm excited to visit the campaign. And I want this game to succeed because that's what's best for us, the consumer. What do you think about Battlefield 6, and how excited are you?